Hello everybody, this is BisuDagger. I will be casting the round 4 of GOM TV's Classic, and we all know that GOM TV has now moved to GOM XP on the YouTube page, so you can find all the information there. If you're a little bit lost, the old website does not exist. Now we will be watching Zero versus Hiya on a map called Luna the Final, which is a 4-player map. Going to be a little bit harder to scout on for these players and figure out what exactly their opponent is up to. So let's give a shout out to the players up here at the top left hand corner at the 11 o'clock position. It will be our Zerg player Zero, and Zero has quite the accomplishments under his belt. Done very well in individual leagues and team leagues. Meanwhile, down at the bottom left, we have at the 7 o'clock position our Terran player Hiya. Both these players looking very intent on this game. They want to take this first victory. It is so important in a best of 5 to be able to take the game, the first game basically. So in all of the round of 8 games, they were 3-0s. Just complete, or I guess 2-0s, I'm sorry, they were best of 3s, but they were just complete and utter, decimations of their opponents. And now these two great players, Zero and Hiya, have some of the best and enjoyable games I've ever seen. If you guys remember, Hiya had a great game against Free, and in that game, basically every unit and ability spell was used. There were mind control into using the SCV that got mind control to build a command center, but unfortunately Hiya was able to take it out. And now we have such a cute kid in the audience. Look at him watching intently as his father brings him. What a great father to raise his kid into this Brood War atmosphere that we all love and enjoy. So very great so far. The SCV scouting to the top left in the clockwise position will allow Hiya the advantage to see the Zerg opponent. But Zero, he is taking that drone out to get his natural expansion. Meanwhile, scouting with his additional drone because his Overlord took the wrong path to that right hand corner at the 1 o'clock, looking very quickly to see where the Terran player is. So the SCV is going to be making inside very shortly here to realize there's a hatchery but no spawning pool quite yet. And that's going to be a sigh of relief for Hiya as he has not been 9-pulled. Meanwhile, inside of his base, let's see what he's got. Barracks is being built and constructed. Just natural mining right now and nothing else going on. A fast command center could have put Hiya in perils if there was a fast spawning pool. Obviously 9-pull is very difficult to deal with Terran if your build order is not correct. But only with 1 barracks, it's going to be interesting to see how fast he goes for that additional command center, or will he just add on an additional barracks and go for some heavy early game harass. So another SCV is sneaking out here along with the Marine that pushed out the drone, and now with the drone being pushed out, an additional barracks does get dropped down and the refinery is on its way. This could definitely be 2 racks pressure, and if Zero does not scout this, if he doesn't put his overlords in the right position, then this can mean really bad things for his Zerg race. The Academy will be coming up soon, I have no doubt, and along with this could definitely be the ability STEM to be researched. And I think you try and research STEM so it will finish up as you arrive at the natural base, adding in just a few medics, because that's where really you want to put the focus of your gas. I know that Firebats are really good along with medics, but if you just have a really strong Marine force with that low build time on the Marines and that low mineral count, it means that you can get a lot of them out really fast. And there's not much you can do as a Zerg opponent if you do not scout this Terran build early enough. So hopefully his overlords will be in position. You can see kind of a small spot on the map where his overlord is floating, and that's just close to the natural base, but not quite close enough where you can build those sunken colonies in time. That's just my belief here, that Zero is going to be in a lot of trouble. This is going to be 2 base lair into Spire, so that way those mutants can do some heavy harassment on Hiya, and that's kind of the direction that Zero wants to go in, that 2 base muta play, which is so strong against an expanding Terran player. But you can already see there's 5 Marines out, and mechs are going to be following this up too. Hiya's got to be feeling very confident right now, seeing that the lair is not even done yet, and there's going to be no mutas out. A lack of Zerglings too. He has not done anything to force more Zerglings out on the map. So there's quite a bit of Marines here A total of 8 Marines along with these couple of medics and only 6 Zerglings. Okay, so the Overlord has seen these units now. And unfortunately, no sunken colonies have been built yet. The Creek colonies are in production right now, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold this off in time. You almost need to either sack your natural or move all of your drones back into position here to attack with the Marines. And this stim, it just finished it up here, and now all the Zerglings die so quickly. All the drones are just getting slaughtered right now. Barely any units died. And GG! Hiya is going to take game number 1. Congratulations to him, but don't worry, Zero will have plenty of chances to come back in this great ZVT matchup. This is GOM Classic. BisuDagger is on the microphone here, and I will see you guys in game number 2.